Michael Smith.
Michael Smith.
Yeah.
What's that noise?
Thank you. This poem is about feelings. I've seen the best minds of my generation destroyed by 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 the best minds of my generation. This is a call to all letter writers and litter pickers, to petition printers and late night stamp lickers. This is a call to Democrats and NDPers, to progressive poets and Harper's readers. This is a call to frustrated voters and give peace a chancers, to each respectable question still waiting for that answer. This is a call to everyone who still has hope, to everyone still waiting for their chance. It's a call to every reasonable woman and patient man still left. We forgive you. Come home. But burn your baggage. I mean, what are we, quarterbacks in the scholarship here? It's not working. Well, cram harder. Organic food so you can feel better at work. Better education so you can get more work. Universal health care so you can go back to work. Buy a car to go to work. Go to work to pay for the car. Give the right people the power so they can give the power to the people at the right time, which is always later. Always after the machines. Have cleaned up 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 after the machines. Have cleaned up. We're all in this together, team. Right. And Jesus really is the reason for the season, not the Earth's orientation on its axis in relation to the light from the sun. That's astronomy, yes, and it's on tomorrow's test. And if we want that scholarship, well, let's cram the rest. Geometry. Pyramid is a three-dimensional polyhedron where the faces are triangular and converge on one point. Okay. Economics. Pyramid is a three-dimensional polyhedron where the faces are triangular and converge on one point, called the apex. Now, the base can be any polyhedron, but it's typically a square and is filled with people pushing for equalities. If anyone could be wealthy and a system whose wealth is based on the fact that you won't be. Climatology. Lightning begins on the ground at the same time that it begins in the sky. And it's not in trying to climb those pyramids from the inside, but this that faith is to find. The artist's faith that she's uncovering something. The lover's faith that hours spent on the body's time was not for nothing. The faith that defines New York City. The forgotten flash of what we remember as the thunder of history. That's the power of the act. This is a call to the unreasonable. To everyone who refuses to be certain. If you leave each day better and find each day more boring, your flight is boarding. Right this way. Please empty the contents of your pockets into the tray. Coins and bullets, tokens and transfers, smart-ass questions, clever answers, party memberships, voter registrations, symbolic acts of violence, peaceful demonstrations, fuel cells, school bells, aerosols, liquids, creams, and gels. If you're currently operating the master's tools within the master's house, disengage them in a safe but timely manner, and please ignore the clearly marked exits to your left and right. Heaven can't do subscriptions. You might want to do that, but leave your flags flying. They always need something to shoot at. I come before you, cowardice's emissary. We will abandon this fight by any means necessary. Maybe you agree, but you just can't say, oh, is capitalism in the room with you right now? Cough twice. Just put down what you're doing and slowly back away. And if you're afraid of stepping backwards while still looking ahead, just turn around and step forward instead.